All right, you guys, straight to jail. For questioning at least Erika.
Me and the devil walk inside.
Do you agree with Erika Kirk? Does this need to speed up? I mean, it's amazing. It's been 5 months. He hasn't even pled guilty or innocent. He hasn't had a preliminary hearing. Is that normal, and why is it taking so long?
And now the rumors have escalated to an entirely new level. Online chatter is claiming that federal authorities may be circling, that investigations are expanding, and that major legal trouble could be brewing. None of this has been officially confirmed, but the speculation alone has sent social media into overdrive. People are asking, is there an investigation happening behind the scenes? Is this about internal disputes, financial questions, or something even bigger? At this point, there's no verified evidence supporting the more extreme claims being shared online. But when high-profile names, courtroom drama, and federal rumors collide, the internet doesn't wait for facts. It runs with the narrative. And right now, the biggest question isn't what's proven. It's what, if anything, is actually happening behind closed doors.
I don't care who's mad. I really do not care who wants to be upset after this episode. Really, you'll be wasting your breath.
And here's another detail that online sleuths are zeroing in on. Tracy's daughter reportedly works closely with Erika, and according to internet chatter, she was originally expected to be present that day. But she wasn't. Now, there's no verified evidence suggesting that absence means anything at all. Plans change, schedules shift, but in a story already surrounded by rumors, even small details are being pulled apart and examined under a microscope. And right now, every unanswered question, no matter how minor, is being treated like a potential missing puzzle piece.
Now, we were working off of a tip that Tracy may have been with Erika when Erika got the call from Elizabeth and Mikey McCoy, because they were both on the phone, even though that was never revealed to the public until later. Tracy, I am told, because she's privatized her public profiles, but I am told that she has denied that claim. Okay, let's assume Tracy's telling the truth and that she was not with Erika on September 10th.
And this is the detail that really set social media off. According to what's been shared publicly, Tracy and her daughter later said they didn't attend because Tracy had a bad feeling. Now, to be clear, people get gut instincts all the time. Sometimes they mean nothing. But in a situation already packed with rumors and unanswered questions, that statement alone has fueled intense speculation online. Comment sections are dissecting every word, asking whether it was coincidence, intuition, or simply hindsight. There's no verified evidence suggesting it meant anything more. But in a story this charged, even a single sentence can ignite a wildfire of theories.
Because what Tracy cannot deny is that her daughter is indeed Erika's assistant. I've confirmed that. However, it is a fact that she was supposed to go to UVU on September 10th. I remind you, this is Erika's assistant.
And this is where the online theories really start to spiral. Some commenters are asking whether Tracy's bad feeling was just intuition or something more. There's no evidence supporting those darker interpretations, but that hasn't stopped speculation from spreading. At the same time, reports suggest there were tense conversations happening behind the scenes before the event, including disagreements with donors and leadership about strategy and direction. According to accounts circulating online, messages were sent in private group chats that sparked internal backlash and urgent meetings. None of those details have been fully verified, but supporters say it was a heated policy dispute, while critics argue it signaled deeper fractures at the top. Erika, for her part, has publicly downplayed the idea of any major split, framing it as frustration in the moment rather than a dramatic shift. Allies have echoed that explanation. But when private messages, emergency calls, and leadership tensions all collide in the same timeline, it creates a narrative vacuum, and the internet rushes in to fill it.
The reason that Erika's assistant and her mother, Tracy, Erika's best friend, told people in their orbit something quite interesting, actually. The reason that they told her that they didn't go is different from the reason that Erika didn't go, obviously. Tracy and her daughter told people that Tracy had a bad feeling. Like I told you, we confirmed that. Tracy had a bad feeling, and so she stopped her daughter from going to UVU. This is now confirmed. It's a fact.
But here's the thing. Charlie wasn't new to this. He'd been speaking, debating, and handling high-pressure rooms for years. College crowds? That was his element. So when people suggest he suddenly needed guidance or was out of his depth, critics aren't buying it. They argue this was someone who knew exactly how to command a room and control a narrative. And that's why the explanation isn't landing for everyone, because to them, it just doesn't match the version of Charlie they watched for years.
I'm going to say that chat was really not a big deal. That chat wasn't a big deal. Charlie was just blowing off a little bit of steam. He didn't mean it. He never once blinked on his support for Israel. Now, according to Josh, that 2-hour later call, that was just because Josh Hammer's brilliant. He's a mentor. He was a mentor somehow to Charlie when it came to debating, and he really just needed some good talking points. He was angry at Israel, but he was just blowing off some steam, and then he was back and wanted to focus on these talking points. And so apparently he needed Josh Hammer. He also needed this rabbi all the way in Israel who agreed to wake up at 4 a.m. his time to help Charlie with talking points to college.
And for those saying the speculation has gone too far, here's what's fueling it. According to unverified accounts circulating online, Charlie allegedly sent messages after that call suggesting he felt serious pressure from higher-ups. There's no confirmed evidence of any actual threat, but the idea that he felt cornered has added emotional weight to the timeline, whether that was frustration, exaggeration, or something else entirely. The perception of tension behind the scenes is what's driving the conversation right now.
He's good at his job, and he enjoyed having the debates. He enjoyed cutting across the clips so people could wake up to what was happening on college campuses. But let's just stop this absurd narrative that he couldn't sleep, like it was Christmas morning and he was 4 years old.
And this is where the narrative gets complicated. Some online commentators argue that major political shifts can have serious financial and organizational consequences, so tensions, if they existed, would matter. But when it comes to Erika's role, there's no confirmed evidence tying her to any behind-the-scenes maneuvering. What's fueling debate is the contrast in accounts. Erika has publicly described Charlie as being energized and focused, while others have suggested there was anxiety surrounding the event. Those conflicting perspectives are what's driving speculation, not verified proof. And right now, the gap between those narratives is exactly what keeps people questioning what was really going on behind the scenes.
And then he sends off text messages to his security chief, Dan Flood, also to Andrew Colvett, and he says to them that they are going to kill me. Who is they? Well, Erika wants us to believe that he was referring to the left, or maybe even an Etsy witch, right? Some Etsy witch who put a curse on him. Because don't forget, we were also told that the definitely not at all Catholic Charlie had a priest come over and pray over him as well after he has this debating pointers handed to him and texting people saying he's going to die. He also was not at all Catholic and needed a priest to pray over him. And by the way, don't forget, he also apparently had no fears the next day, Erika says. She has his phone, but we got a priest praying over him. We have a declaration that he's abandoning the pro-Israel cause and that he feels that he is being bullied and he's done with it, and that Jewish would play into all the stereotypes. But we are also told that he had no fears the next day. Actually, he went to bed and he was just excited. He was elated.
And this is where the speculation ramps up online. Fans have been digging into Erika's connections and public statements, noticing her interviews and appearances related to Israel and Jewish communities. While there's no verified evidence linking her to any wrongdoing, observers are piecing together timelines, statements, and affiliations, trying to make sense of what was happening behind the scenes. It's the mix of confirmed facts, public appearances, and unanswered questions that keeps this story buzzing online, even if the true details remain unclear.
But they had fear. For some reason, Tracy Martin told her daughter, who's Erika's assistant, not to go to this event. They pull her back because Tracy senses danger. But if that's just mommy intuition,
she's shown a noticeable admiration for the region, highlighting it in interviews and public appearances. That enthusiasm hasn't gone unnoticed online, where commentators are connecting the dots between her statements, travels, and affiliations, adding another layer to the discussion about her public persona and the story unfolding around her.
Very clear on our
Exactly why online commentators like Candace are making waves. They're highlighting Erika's connections, statements, and timeline, framing it as a major point of discussion, even if no legal action has been confirmed. The speculation alone is enough to keep her squarely in the spotlight and fuel endless debate online.
Situations were reversed, and there were this many verifiable lies that Charlie told regarding the murder or assassination of his wife. Charlie would be in prison awaiting trial. And I actually agree with that assessment.
Meanwhile, the story continues to grab attention online. Commentators are speculating about what could come next, debating the connections, statements, and events that have brought Erika into the spotlight. The big question that's driving discussion is what evidence, if any, might exist to clarify her role in all of this, and whether any of the unanswered questions will ever get a definitive answer.